Shalom, Kal Allah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. This lesson is the evil must pass before the good can come. And this is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So we know that when the end of the world comes, or the end of this age, Aeon, Esau will be in rulership, and Jacob, which is Israel, or Yasharallah, will be the beginning of it that followeth. And why does Esau's rulership have to end? Because they rule with the sword. They rule in straight wickedness. As a matter of fact, Malachi said they are the border of wickedness. We're going to get that. Malachi chapter 1, starting at verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. So you can see up there, the Most High hated Esau and loved Jacob. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. It says they're called the border of wickedness. And through their rulership, literally, wickedness have exceeded since they've been in rulership in this earth. Wickedness, death, destruction, just everything. From the chemtrails in the air to the pesticides on our foods, you know, to GMO foods, to gene splicing and cloning and transgenderism, homosexuality, freakism, just everything you could possibly think of that goes against the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, is what's pushed upon us in this kingdom here. And because of that, the people suffer. This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Which is true. The people, like, they put on this facade, like, yeah, they having fun, and, you know, it's with females, hot girl summer, and, you know, everybody want a vacation, all that stuff. But people really through. Ain't nobody really enjoying themselves. Everybody in debt. Everybody breaking down. Everybody sick. You know, everybody catching cancer and diabetes, gout, high blood pressure, opioids, crack. People strung out on all these drugs. People drink themselves to take a drink all the time just to make it through the next day. Even when people they smoke, you know, smoke the weed and stuff like that, you know, to put them in an altered state of mind to help them make it through the day. And when you have to do that, you're really mourning. You're not in a good place. And this is how we know that the wicked is in rulership. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Because the earth has the rulership, has been given to the hand of the wicked. Like, for instance, how we in this whole coronavirus ordeal, and how they shutting everything down. The wicked can do that. This is their kingdom. They're in authority. That's why they're able to go through all that. And their power is in their might, which is in their blessing, which is their sword. And we're going to prove that. This is Genesis 27, starting at verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. So he was given the rulership for a time period which he would have all the earth. And he literally, he does have all the earth. He has established himself in every country. Verse 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Right, when he got up, over us, he took us down with his, and through the sword is how he gonna live. That's why he's all about forward and weaponry and making new bombs and bombing this and bombing that and military grade upgrading, space forces, armies, all kind of things. That's what Esau is into, hunting, all that good stuff. And he does it all over the earth, and it's like he can't get enough. He cannot be stopped. Nothing is enough for him. This is Habakkuk 2:5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. Right, like I said, he's all over the earth, in everybody's business and every other nation's affairs, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. And why I said, no matter what, he can't be satisfied. Why you think he's talking about trying to go to Mars and establish himself on other planets and seeing if there are different other planet, life on other planets out there? And he done damn near destroyed the earth, because that's what he does. This is Psalm 7, starting at verse 9. This is some characteristics of the wicked. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end. Right. The people want it to come to an end. We want the wickedness to stop. But establish the just for the righteous. God trieth the hearts and reins. My defense is of the Most High, which saveth the upright in heart. God judgeth the righteous, and he is angry with the wicked every day. That's how wicked they are. They literally wake up on their bed every morning. They devise in their hearts or in their minds, what more wickedness can I do today? How can I oppress the people? That's constantly on their mind. This is going to be Psalms 37 in verse 12. It says, the wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. That's what I just said. That's what they constantly do. They plot, scheme, do whatever all day and night. That's all they do. Is come up with a plan of how to oppress the people and destroy the people. This verse 32. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. And you want to know why and in these last days, they've upgraded. They've gone to a whole nother level of wickedness. They can't be stopped. They take their wickedness to a whole nother level. And this is why. This Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. and that's the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. That's Israelites, men, women, children, animals, plants, the fish of the sea, the fowls of the air, everything. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil, the deceiver, Esau Edom, the wicked, is come down unto you having great wrath. His power is in his sword. That's what his blessing is. Because he knoweth that he hath but a short time, which is true. And that's why he's taking his wickedness to a whole nother level, to the next level. He done leveled up his wickedness. but the same way he leveled up his wickedness, the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, has put it in his elect men to go out and level up their righteousness. That's why we out here trying to do, hopeful elect out here trying to do everything we possibly can to seek, to turn back to our power, turn back to the Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai in every way, from doing more lessons, doing videos, teaching more, even in our personal walk, trying to offend less, as the scripture says. This is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit. And how do they get to the top? By deceit and unrighteousness. And of course, injuries. And those injuries are on the backs of Israelite slaves, Israelites. Gotten by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another. And what I read in 2 Ezra chapter 6 verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So the kingdom, this kingdom, Esau's kingdom, will be translated from Esau, from one people to another, which will be Jacob. But the whole purpose and balance of how the Most High works is so perfect and great when you understand it. Because check this out. 2 Ezra chapter 4, from verse 28. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. For the grain of evil seed hath been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, and how much ungodliness hath it brought up unto this time? And how much shall it bring forth until the time of threshing come? Meaning when that destruction comes, that's the only way that the good or the kingdom of heaven can be established. This kingdom, Esau's kingdom, has to be taken down. It has to be taken down in order for the righteous kingdom, through Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Jacob's kingdom, Israel's kingdom, can be established. The evil has to pass away, and the good, that's the only way for the good to come. With that, shalom.